This one goes out to Cool Dad Guy. If you don't know what I'm referring to, I'll bring you up to speed. About a few days ago, there was a situation at Spirit Airlines, and I believe in Texas, if I'm correct. And there was a Latina who got in the face of a black man who worked on the plane that worked Spirit Airlines, and I believe she's been kicked off because of a seating issue. But she puts her hands in his face. She called him the slur that rhymes with maggot, and all types of other things. And then, of course, there's going to be people that's going to be like, okay, well, he was getting too aggressive over the situation. And I say to this situation, that may be so, but how many times have out-of-pocket people gone unchecked, especially women from the Black and Latino community? And I'm not condoning violence against women. My thing is, you can't put your hands on a man at all. If it's unbecoming of a man to hit you, stop provoking men at all. This is this power complex a lot of women got, and how a lot of them don't have etiquette and they use their femininity as a weapon. They know they can do things like this and get away with it. And Cool Dad Guy, which I refer to as the man, the super simp that got in the way of my man when he spunked around his co-worker and did a leg tackle on a female. He hit her with one clubbing blow to her head. One clubbing blow. Okay? But the fact is, Cool Dad Guy was like, you ain't gonna be fighting female. Why? None of you. I'm talking about all the men that was there. Stop her from being out of pocket. Now, if you fools, you men know it's unbecoming of a man to put his hands on a woman. Stop the woman from provoking such things. Because we have a lot of people who talk high and mighty about what they wouldn't do. We got a lot of CM Punk ass people who would talk high and mighty about what they wouldn't do. They'd just walk away from the situation. But they never hold women accountable for that. And Cool Dad Guy is the type of boomer, the type of black boomer that got a lot of these hood chicks acting the way they do now. Y'all got them acting the way they do now. And you got nerve to talk. A lot of you boomers grew up watching this. A lot of your daddies was like this. And y'all know damn well. But I find it funny that he was jumping up in homie's face talking about he'll knock him out. And my man that worked for Spirit Airlines was like, I'll fight anybody. Put your hands on me. He go, yeah, if you put your hands on me, I'll knock you out. This is what Cool Dad Guy was saying. Cool Dad Guy, you talking all big and mighty, tough in front of the camera. But I didn't see you throw hands at homie the moment he tackled and popped her in the face. You were trying to look good. You see, this is what boomers, simp ass dudes do. They all about action. They all about either action and make themselves look good in front of women, or they all about letting shit slide. For years, y'all have let so much shit slide. This is what Generation X and below is dealing with now. The offspring and the grooming of such behavior. We're not saying go out there and just put hands on women. No, we're telling you, stop allowing them to put hands on men. You can't throw stones and hide your hands. That's clearly what she did. And the thing that infuriated me the most is she waited for a guy to get between her, to come to her defense, to stop her, for her to do that. That's the stuff, that right there has been something that has triggered me for a long time. Not to incite violence in me, it's because nobody holds accountable. It's that New York shit. And New York, remember, I love New York, that black female, New York. This is the type of stuff she does. She used to do. She used to be really reckless with other women, ran her damn mouth, and the moment they was about to put their foot in her mouth, the security had to stop. And then she started acting out more and more. See, women do it with other women too. Women do it with other women too. They do it with other women too. But you see what happened today is that when a guy got between you and another guy instead of another woman, he can handle another woman when you hit her and she try to attack you. He can scoop her up most of the times. This dude was a solid dude. He looked like he played football before. That was impressive. And I'm not saying that because I'm all about pro-violence of women. I'm talking about how he was calm, meaning like he was emotional, he was angry at her, but the moment she hit him is when he heard the ball snap and he went off. Other than that, this whole situation probably could have got escalated if she would have been like, you know what, I'm leaving, I'm not putting up with this. But she continued to argue, he continued to argue. They were wrong for being up in each other's face like that. But emotions fly. The thing is, this whole situation could have got de-escalated if she kept her hands to herself. But no. Don't tell Cool Dad Guy that. Cool Dad Guy gotta be the ones. It's like the whole situation on the, I believe, what was that? The bus driver, was it Cleveland? I believe years ago, when he uppercutted that female and knocked a quick weave ponytail out her head. They just sat there and let her run her mouth, spit on this bus driver. This is another black woman to a black man. You let her do all these things to this black man, and the moment he let her spit, and he still was verbally jousting with her and embarrassed her. And she got mad, and what did she do? Throw a fist. There was nobody in between her. She just outright just did it. And he told her she was going to jail. And he hit her with a Sagat, tiger uppercut, Shoryuken, whatever, from Ryu Ken, Street Fighter. And then he grabbed her and threw her off the bus. She still ran back on the bus to try to fight him. And what do you hear females say? That's a female. Exactly my point. Tell her, who's just a female, to shut the fuck up. And this video might get shadow banned. I don't care. Tell her to shut the fuck up. Check her so you won't get an instance where she provokes violence. We have enough of that going on. We had a female send her brother to the upper room and her other brother to ICU over sending them to fight a man who was waiting with a gun. We had a black female who sent her son to life in prison potentially because he shot a McDonald's manager in the face over cold fucking fries. Over cold fries. This is not right. This is not right at all. So you're either inciting men to give up their lives or sacrifice their livelihood and violence in your name and your honor, or you're engaging in violence and you expecting these same men to jump in and defend you and also give up possibly their lives and their livelihood in your honor. You're out of line. You're out of line. Something got to give here. I'm tired of watching people die like this. It's been going on for decades. And then y'all be the first ones on the internet. Why no man stepped in? This is why they don't step. This is why. Some of them on the other side of the coin don't want to be shot in the face over cold fries. They don't want to be shot to death to defend your honor. And they don't know who started this situation. They don't know who started it, but they got finished. They got finished. And a lot of them got family to go home to. Family to go home to, a wife and kids who got precedence over you. But don't tell Cool Dad Guy that. Cool Dad Guy was rooting for Will Smith after he did what he did to Chris Rock. Cool Dad Guy type love that. This is why I can tell you, because Cool Dad Guy represents the age range of the men in my family that come before me, my uncles, and other people, my second cousins, things of that nature. And a lot of them did shit before thinking about it and paid the consequences. And I, for one, don't want to end up like that. And it is because I'm less of a man. See, it ain't because of that. See, a man, a fully developed, true man can be that aggressor when needed. But it has to be choice left. None. No choice left. It has to be consequences. You got to use your brain before you use your brawn. Don't use your brawn and then try to use your brain to actually cover up a situation or get out of a situation. But because by the time you done went full on Hulk. And I'm talking about old school Hulk, dumb, not Professor Hulk. You done went on full on Hulk, done caused all this carnage, and now you in jail and you did it all over some poom poom. You did it over some poom poom, and now you are looking in the next few 25 years at how you're gonna substitute that poom poom with the boom boom, the sphincter. And all for what? For what? Hold people accountable accordingly before you act a goddamn fool. She was out of pocket. His emotions were way too high. But she should not have hit him. End of story. And all you Cool Dad Guy ass motherfuckers know this. But y'all like them Tiffany Haddishes who say shit like, I've seen a black man protect his woman. Are you fucking kidding me? Seriously? Tiffany Haddish, who said, who couldn't keep a relationship with Common. He's with Jennifer Hudson now. God bless him because she's a cheater. But anyway, that's a topic for another discussion. Cool Dad Guy type ass motherfuckers. This is the shit that happens. And a lot of you are the cause of it. Because you let this shit go unchecked. And now these women out here in this modern age are the spawn of that. But I digress. So anyway, y'all, it's your boy Fury. I'm here and now I'm out. Peace.